Honorable judges and audience, here as the closing government or government whip, I'm going to tell to you 3 class points of this debate today. First is the reason why feminist movement, whether or not the reason why feminist movement aggressively oppose the K-pop industry because K-pop imposed the beauty standard. And the second is whether or not the K-pop member character is shown in the public are cute, fragile, and submissive. And the second is whether or not it will create a new standard of beauty or not, ladies and gentlemen. But before that, we know that the possibility of failure, like being hated by the fans of K-pop, because they are contradict with what they like, because they know that we are contradict with what they like, ladies and gentlemen. But it is okay because we all keep doing our action to oppose the K-pop industry, ladies and gentlemen, because K-pop we want to oppose the K-pop aggressively because we understand the reason why they hate us, ladies and gentlemen. First, they don't know what our good agenda, ladies and gentlemen. They keep thinking that we are hated K-pop, ladies and gentlemen. And the second, they still do not know the experience or the bad impact coming from the beauty standard itself, ladies and gentlemen. So it is normal for us, for them to hate us, ladies and gentlemen. But slowly but sure, they will be back to us, ladies and gentlemen, because at the end of the day, they will feel the impact of the beauty standard itself because they cannot reach the standard of the beauty itself, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, now let's coming to my first class point, whether or not the reason why feminists aggressively oppose the K-pop industry because K-pop imposed the beauty standard. Coming from the OG, they said that the K-pop industry will create the beauty standard that is have the bad impact towards the society, ladies and gentlemen. That they will try to follow that kind of beauty standard, but when they cannot reach that beauty standard, it is hard for them. But they will down, and it is hard for them to find like a couple to get job, ladies and gentlemen. But and from the OO, they say that the K-pop industry don't impose the beauty standard because K-pop industry not only rely on the beauty, because K-pop idol have skill, talents, and achievement, ladies and gentlemen. For example, like BTS and Grammy or others idol that reach the Billboard music, ladies and gentlemen. But we think that is not true. This is untrue, ladies and gentlemen. Because why? We know that the company, because of two reasons behind it, ladies and gentlemen. First, we know that the company, when they are recruit the K-pop member, they are focusing on the appearance of the K-pop idol itself, ladies and gentlemen. Like even if there is a candidate who have a good skill but don't have a beautiful one, it will the company will force the candidates to follow the beauty standard by using the plastic surgery, ladies and gentlemen. Why do I say so? Like there is, we can see that they are forcing to have a thin body, to slim, to get slim, to small face or to big eyes. They need to change their body in order to follow the standard that created by the company itself, ladies and gentlemen. Then from this kind of cases, we can look that the company is prioritized the beautiful one than the skill or talents itself, ladies and gentlemen. At the end of the day, even if the K-pop members have the skill or talent itself, but we know that at the very first place, the one who are prioritized by the company is the physical appearance, ladies and gentlemen. That is why we think that the skill or the talents that saying by the OO is no longer happen. The standard will still there, ladies and gentlemen. And then the second is, we know that they said that the character shown by the K-pop members, whether or not the character that's shown by the K-pop members are being cute, fragile, and submissive, ladies and gentlemen. We know that this kind of characters that show by the K-pop members are not in line or contradict with the feminist movement agenda, ladies and gentlemen. We know that the feminist movement want to portray women are independent, strong, and equal, ladies and gentlemen. But the character of the woman here is looking like cute, fragile, and submissive. It is contradict with the feminist movement and in line with the patriarchy system, ladies and gentlemen. Will look shown that women are weak, ladies and gentlemen, when they are shown like when they are shown like weak, it is meant that they are not equal anymore with the men, ladies and gentlemen. Then the other agenda of feminist movement that want to equalize the gender equality will not achieve, ladies and gentlemen. And the feminist one who really celebrates the gender equality will not hard to achieve their agenda, ladies and gentlemen. And the second is whether or not it could create K-pop industry could create more standard, especially in Asia, ladies and gentlemen. Coming from OG, they said that it is hard for the society to follow the high standard of the K-pop itself, ladies and gentlemen. But coming from the OO, they said that it is give more preference or give more alternative towards the society to choose their standard itself, ladies and gentlemen. But we think here it is not true. It is bring more a bad impact to the society, because we know that we cannot limit it the standard of the people, ladies and gentlemen. We know that the people have many standard that we cannot just limited them on the standard, ladies and gentlemen. That means like they are unique. That it is why we cannot only rely on them on the standard itself, ladies and gentlemen. That is why we think that the point of the debate today is bring to the closing government. That is why as the closing government I propose. Thank you.